What's up, folks? It's your boy Z the Real here, and I'm back with another video. But now I want y'all to take a real good look at both of these photos here. I want you to look at the left, and I want you to look at the right. Now, this is pertaining to why people are so upset over Nike. This is in response to why people are upset over this slogan here. Because as you can see, man, both of these men, Nike see that they basically all sacrificed for something they believed in they both believed in something, even if it means sacrificing everything. The reason why people are so upset over Nike right now of using Colin Kaepernick in his slogans is because you look over here to the right. I want you to pay attention to this man here. This man's name is Pat Tillman, Patrick Tillman, to be exact. He was an Arizona Cardinal in the late 90s going into the early 2000s that basically opted out of his contract after 9/11 so he can go fight for his country and fight against terrorism. Okay, and so that's for those who are too young to remember him. Okay, for those who are watching, those are for you young folks or people that don't remember, this guy was a defensive player. He was also on special teams, but this guy basically walked away from millions of dollars just like Kaepernick did. Okay, so just like Kaepernick did, he opted out of his contract, except he went to go fight in the war. He enlisted in the U.S. military. Okay, unfortunately, Tillman was fighting for, I guess, like 2 or 3 years, and then he lost his life. So in 2004, Nike did the slogan to where if you believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything, just do it, okay? The same exact slogan was used in 2004. So the outrage is you go to 2018. Now we all look at it's the same thing. This is what people are not liking. And the argument could be there is plenty of other slogans they could have used for Kaepernick right now. People feel that what you use for Pat Tillman, you didn't have to use for Kaepernick. Because, yeah, Kaepernick took a knee. Okay, yeah, Kaepernick took a knee and was trying to protest, which I'm not against him protesting for police brutality, but it could be argumented that Kaepernick had a job already. Okay, he sacrificed his job, but he had offers already. The Ravens, like I told y'all in my other videos, the Ravens was going to sign him until his girlfriend messed that up. The Dolphins was going to bring him in until the Fidel Castro shirt. So there were people trying to take him. He had offers. The Broncos even offered him a contract. Okay, he turned that down. So people could say that how did Kaepernick lose everything when he has so much he's gaining right now? And I told y'all in my other videos, man, Kaepernick got endorsements already. Kaepernick's actually making money. Not only does he have this Nike endorsement here, he has Beats by Dre, he has Jaguar, he got McDonald's, he got all these other endorsements. He's making money now. But see, the problem is when you got handlers like Kaepernick you got people you report to, these things happen. And see, Nike don't approve this unless Kaepernick gave them permission to. So my thing is, if you Kaepernick, why did you have to use this same exact slogan? See, this slogan here should have died out with should have been left alone for Tillman only. Tillman deserved to have this said about him and him alone, because Tillman is considered an American veteran and he's a hero. The man actually fought for the country. Tillman right here enlisted like so many other people in this country that enlisted into the military. For those of you who are watching this video, you probably got family. You probably got friends and people you know that also went through the same thing Tillman did. Now, they were probably fortunate to make it home. This guy didn't. This guy was out here fighting against terrorism. He was actually fighting, you know what I'm saying, to protect the country. So he sacrificed everything, his life. He sacrificed the money deal he had for the NFL just so he can fight and protect the country. Okay, so that's honorable. He's a veteran. Kaepernick is not a veteran. He's not he did not fight for no military. Okay, so that's what people are saying. That's why it's outrage right now. It's like a pair of apples to oranges. It's not the same thing. And let's be honest too, man. Since he did this protest, how much progress has been made right now? Because if you look at the last year and look at the last 9 months, police brutality is still going on now as we speak. When Stephon Clark got shot 8 times, okay, and pinned down to the ground, was Kaepernick out there in Sacramento at that King Stadium protesting with those other people? I didn't see him out there at all. I didn't see him speak up about that. Anyway, he didn't speak anything about that. I didn't see him go to no police. Since the protests happened, since he was out the NFL, he didn't go to no police stations at all. I didn't see him talking to no sheriffs, no deputies, nothing like that was going on. Nothing. Okay, yeah, he was donating money, but donating money ain't going to get you into the NFL. Donating all that money, all that charity events is not just going to stop some of these officers from doing what they've been doing. You got too many corrupted police officers that's going in for the wrong intentions, and nothing is being done about it. So what has this man been doing against police brutality? Because that's the main issue. Like I've been telling y'all in my other videos, man, Kaepernick is doing what he's doing for attention. That's all he's doing. This is all money. Nike chose to do this just so they can capitalize off of it. The writing's all on the wall. What Mr. Money AD, Casino for Life, Chronicles of Judah 144, even Pharaoh said that. What they're all saying is all true, man. They not lying on this man at all. And that's what I've been trying to tell y'all, man. It's all about him getting attention. He probably knows he's not going to win this collusion case. Because this right here only adds more fuel to the fire. Because, see, Roger Goodell was around when Nike did this for Tillman back in 2004. So Roger Goodell is saying, why is he using the same exact slogan? Why does he have Nike using the same exact slogan that was used for Tillman, who was an American veteran, which is causing people to hate that brand? And see, what y'all don't know is that the NFL Nike's endorsed by NFL. NFL has endorsement by Nike. So this hurts the NFL more by Nike doing this. By people hating to buy Nike brand, it hurts the NFL because it affects the football players' brand by wearing it. It affects the endorsements that a lot of these other NFL players have with this Nike brand. You see what that's saying? Colin Kaepernick could have said something else. He didn't have to have them say this. Colin Kaepernick knew about Pat Tillman's slogan when he died. He knew about all this already. He chose not to do it. Why he chose not to do it? Because somebody else is handling it for him. Y'all got saying this man knows exactly what he's doing. It's just all about him trying to get money. And like I said before, Colin Kaepernick knows he might not win that collusion case. So he's trying to get all the money he can. This is all a marketing tool. All Nike is trying to do is capitalize off Kaepernick because he knows people are going to buy the shoes. He knows people are going to still be buying the product. Anything you put with Kaepernick's name on it, people are going to buy. He knows this already. Nike knows that all these pro backs are going to support anything Kaepernick doing because of it. When in actuality, nobody blackballed him anyway. No, the NFL did not blackball him. I told y'all that. He opted out of a guaranteed contract because he didn't want to take the max deal. They didn't want to give him a max deal anymore. They didn't want to give him $160 million, which he was making since after he lost the NFC Championship game. When he was in the Super Bowl, he got endorsements. That man is making money even now as we speak. But this slogan here, he not to use the same thing they used for Tillman. See, that's a problem, man. Tillman used this. They used this for Tillman first. But Kaepernick could have said something else. But no, he approved of this to happen. But it don't help none. It don't help him none because now people got more fuel against him. This makes people want to hate him more. This brings more attention to the NFL. Once again, agent of chaos. It's spreading more confusion. And I'm gonna put this out there now. I'm gonna say this on record. The NFL tried to meet with Kaepernick. They've been doing it for an entire year. Kaepernick said nothing. Those collusion meetings when Malcolm Jenkins went to them collective bargain agreements, Kaepernick did not show up. They've been wanting Kaepernick to show up because they wanted him to end this case. They want to come to agreement. But you gotta understand this, man. He is not playing because of NFL reasons. Why a lot of teams ain't signing him. A lot of these different teams got 2 or 3 quarterbacks deep already as it is. And yeah, Kaepernick is better than some of them. But still, it don't change the fact that they don't know what he wants to do. Even the Seattle Seahawks, the GM wanted to speak to Kaepernick in person. Okay? Kaepernick instead had his agent talk for him. This is why the Seahawks didn't bring Kaepernick into their stadium, signing on to their team, because they don't know what he wants to do. The GM and the owner wanted to speak to Kaepernick only, not his agent. Matter of fact, Russell Wilson didn't mind playing with Kaepernick, having Kaepernick as his backup. Because him and Kaepernick are close anyway. But the problem is Kaepernick would not speak to the owner at all. He wouldn't speak to none of them. And like I told y'all with Eric Reed went through filed the same case, but the Titans tried to offer Eric Reed a contract. He didn't make his flights. Vicario did. That's why Vicario got signed instead of Reed. So again, nobody's blackballing Kaepernick. Kaepernick really didn't sacrifice nothing when he didn't even sacrifice none of those endorsements he had. That's another thing too, man. Even though Kaepernick don't have no job, no NFL job anymore, he still got endorsements he collected money from. He didn't sacrifice none of those. He didn't sacrifice the Beast by Dre deal. He didn't sacrifice the Jaguar deal. None of that. Okay, so y'all gotta understand what this is going on. My thing is, have some respect for Tillman here. Okay, this man actually died for the country. That believing something, even if it means sacrificing everything, should have been left alone for Tillman alone. Kaepernick, something else should have been said for Kaepernick. There's plenty of things they could have said. They could have said, believe in yourself. Bring awareness to a goal that it may be reached out to others. That's what they could have said for Kaepernick. You didn't have to say the same exact words for Tillman here. This is why people are outraged. And you got to imagine how Tillman's family feels about it. Okay, but see, this is giving them like mixed confusion, mixed signals. You got to think about how the people in his platoon feel. The people who were in Tillman's unit feels about this too. Think about that. Think about Tillman's sergeant, okay, his commander, how they feel about this. I told y'all before, this is all about money. This ain't about protesting. Because I said all this time, Kaepernick is protesting. Ain't nothing been done about police brutality. We still got all these issues now. Just like that black officer, right? That black officer, the officer in uniform who was a black man who got into it with that brother because the brother was arguing him. So then the officer started throwing blows, started swinging on that brother, and start trying to whip his ass, trying to beat him up, all on camera. Yet nothing's being done about that at all. None, man. And police brutality don't just affect black lives; it affects white lives, it affects Mexican lives, it affects Asian lives, Samoan lives. Everybody's affected by that, not just black folks. But y'all can choose to still buy Nikes if y'all want to. But I'm just saying, this does look kind of funny. It looks kind of suspicious here. And plus, it makes Nike look kind of lazy too. Because why you got to keep recycling the same thing? And last time I checked, I don't see anybody else using this slogan. See, after Tillman used this was never even brought up at all. This believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything, this was not brought up at all. No more after that. LeBron James, okay? LeBron James, Kobe Bryant. LeBron, for example, right, is under Nike. You know what I'm saying? He is under a Nike brand. But they don't, when LeBron James would protest with Trayvon Martin, they didn't even use the same thing at all. None, man. Why is this being brought up again? You see, this is suspicious. This is funny. But man, y'all tell me what y'all think, because I think this is real suspicious here. This doesn't look right at all, man. I mean, how's respect for the military? You got men and women like Tillman here that's dying every day for this country. They doing what they're doing to protect us. And I understand what Kyle Kaepernick feels about police brutality, but he's not doing anything about it. Like I said, I ain't seen Kaepernick go on CNN. He ain't go on Larry King Live. He ain't went on Trevor Noah's show. He ain't went on Tucker Carlson. He ain't went on ESPN First Take. He didn't go on FS1. None of these media sites at all. He didn't go on Vlad TV. None of these media sites that he can basically have his voice be heard. None. Even Ebro on his radio show even called Kaepernick out saying, "Is it time for him to say something again? Is it time for him to speak up?" You can't keep remaining silent. You got to speak up, man. Like, you got to speak up at some time. Trump tried to meet with Kaepernick. He didn't meet with Trump. Why? Because he's scared of being called a coon. At least Steve Harvey tried to meet with Trump to get some understanding going. Jeremy Brown met with Trump that Trump would help donate some money into the cause, which Trump did. And like I stated before, I'm on air saying that I don't like Trump any more than anybody else. I did not vote for Trump, but Trump is the president. So if you got any concerns or issues, you need to bring it to Trump's attention. And that's on Trump, whether he wants to acknowledge it or not. And every once in a while, I've seen Kaepernick even inside the White House. Kaepernick has not talked to no government officials, no politicians at all, no government, nothing. He hasn't talked to no mayors in these cities, nothing. The man was in California all that time and said nothing, didn't speak up about it all. The officers who killed Stephen Clark, killed them people innocently, he didn't go to them at all. He didn't attack them or nothing. And see, this is another thing too about a lot of these internet revolutionaries, man. Y'all can't be, for people that talk about this pro-blackness and what we need to do, what are y'all doing about it? You see? What's the point in fighting for something which you're not going to fight at all? Because see, the police going to keep doing this until we fight back. The problem is nobody fighting back at all. Matter of fact, Zimmerman, right? When they let Zimmerman go free in 2012, how many of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Zimmerman's daddy didn't do nothing against Zimmerman at all. Zimmerman's family. And I was watching Pharaoh said that video the other day, man, just last night. And what Pharaoh said was true, man. A lot of these blacks out here ain't going to do nothing about it. They're not going to do nothing to stop the police at all. They're not going to fight back. They know that they're not radical at all. They're not willing to go to war for what they believe in. Not like the Black Panthers was. Not like Malcolm X was. Even Martin Luther King Jr. wasn't getting down on one knee for his protest. He stood up. Again, Kapernick has all the freedoms to take a knee if he wants to, but you got to understand that, man. Like, if you're going to protest with something, you got to go all the way with it. For almost a whole year and a half, Kapernick said nothing. He ain't saying nothing now. So how does the NFL expect to try to bring him on board? They don't know what he really wants to do. I told you, all Kaepernick's trying to do is get his money. That's what he's trying to do now. And I told y'all, there's a chance he's not going to win this grievance case. This collusion case, he's not going to win at all, man. The NFL is way too powerful. The NFL has way too much money. They got some of the best lawyers you can find. Like I explained in my other videos, there's way too much dirt against Kaepernick. Then you got YouTube. You got people that's breaking up different things that Kaepernick has done that was questionable, even on YouTube. Even against him coming against Michael Vick, saying Michael Vick has Stockholm Syndrome, and Michael Vick told him what he had to do to get back in. Because remember, they let Michael Vick back in. Michael Vick got caught for dogfighting, okay? Michael Vick served at least like 3 years in jail, if I'm not mistaken, 3 or 4, but they let Michael Vick back in. They could let Kaepernick back in too, but see, Kaepernick got to play by their rules. And to, you know, so the rest of the black folks, man, if you're going to come on my wall with some educational values, man. Come on my wall trying to explain how you feel about the situation. Don't not come on my post. No, don't come on this YouTube trying to call me a coon. Try to call me Uncle Ruckus, Uncle Tom, just because I don't agree with what you see in this situation here. That's what I'm going to point out now, because I'm tired of that coon word. Because again, I'm not the one selling out here. It's obvious what's going on. If anything, Colin Kaepernick selling out because he could have did something else with that slogan. He didn't have to use the same thing that they were said for Tillman, when Tillman actually sacrificed his life for the country. That's what I'm saying, man. I understand there's a lot of issues in the black community that needs to be fixed, but them doing this here, man, copying slogans, that's not helping at all. And that's just Nike being lazy on their part, because they could have said something else. There was plenty of words they could have said for Colin Kaepernick. They didn't have to say, you know what I'm saying, for Tillman, because it's comparing, you know what I'm saying, situations. Anyways, folks, that's the video. Y'all like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tell me what y'all think. Stay blessed. Stay tuned. I'll see you real soon.